Well, hello YouTube. Sabrina from Sab Soaps. I'm here mixing things up a little bit, doing things a little differently. You're saying, what's going on here? This isn't her usual setup. What's going on? We're making shaver bars today. And my favorite way to make shaver bars is hot process. I know what? But all my oils are melted in here. This is the only bar that I make that contains animal fats. It does have lard. I am very uncomfortable about that. James is requesting a change. Can't do palm, can't do lard. We have to look at other options that, you know, for delivering a hard bar, but cruelty-free. It has to be cruelty-free. I mean, it just has to be. And the fact that it contains animal fats does not make it animal cruelty-free. Sorry. So, anyway, there is lard in here. And as the Canadian newfies say, lard makes a harder bar. But I'll work on another recipe. I'll do it for James. We'll work out something with shea butter and cocoa butter. Mango butter shaver bar. I think I'm onto something there. So all my oils are melted here. This is enough for a full loaf. You can see my tangerine sitting in the back here. Excuse me for a moment. Just noticed that my mold has come loose. Anyway. Yeah, you can see my tangerine in the back. So there's enough in here for a full loaf or 2 half loaves. So this is going to be a naked shaver as well as my Herberry. When this is done cooking, before I add the fragrance, I'll take out the half for the naked. And then I'll add a little bit of iron oxide and scent to the Herberry. So besides all the luxurious oils and butters and lard, of course, that go into making this bar, I also add, well, I guess you could say copious amounts of, we can do that now actually, of kaolin clay. I have a nice big bag of it here. Now, to a double batch like this, I'll add 3 nice tablespoons. Not too heaping. Just to give it that unbelievably fantastic slip that kaolin clay gives to soap. Clean that off because I don't want to put that in there. Now also, stir that in too. Also, I put in 2 healthy tablespoons of activated charcoal. And yes, this makes a pretty black soap. Now the reason why I put the kaolin clay in there is for slip, but the reason why I put the activated charcoal is in there is if you do have to cut yourself while you're shaving, It acts as a natural antiseptic. Or so I've been told. Definitely want to double fist this job. Alright, so this is blended pretty smooth at this point. Oh, it's like beautiful creamy black. As a cold process right now, this would just be fantastic. Okay, but this one is meant to cook. So we're going to let it do that. We are going to leave that, and I'll bring you back. Well, first off, let me take you down to show you what I got here. And then we will leave it and let it cook. And then I'll be back to show you that too. So give me a second, let me take you down. Alright, so I'm standing nice and far back so you can see exactly what that looks like. It's just beautiful. It kind of looks like it has glitter on it, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Just a beautiful black creamy soap. Okay, so I have this thing on low, which doesn't seem to make a difference. So sorry that it looks like that, guys. This thing is so old. But anyways, okay. So I'm just going to let this cook. When it starts to fold back into itself into the middle, then I'll come back and I'll show you what that looks like. We'll give it a stir, blah, 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 and then we'll show you, we'll go from there. All right, I'll see you in a bit. All right, try to record this. I'm not going to do a good job of it. Plus it's so dark. It's pretty bright in here, but it looks dark to me. I'd like to see a little better this way, actually. I can actually see what it is. So what we're looking at here is mashed potatoes. I won't be able to hold my hand in the shot at the same time. Oh well. Oh well, I can just talk about it at this point. Okay, so what we've got is black mashed potatoes. Mashed taters, black ones, yum. I'm going to keep stirring it. I didn't get a chance to show you where it volcanoes back into the middle because this little baby was going to volcano right out of the pot, so I had to give it a stir. Beyond that, it has been cooking now for gosh, an hour and a half. It's a good ways into its cook here. It is really chunky, but there's a little trick there when you're getting hot process to get it to smooth, and that is going to have to wait until later. Alright, so at this point we're midway through, and I will bring you back when it's finished, and then we'll do some molding. Awesome. I'm not wearing the gloves at this point for lye. I'm wearing the gloves at this point for heat protection. This is a gloopy mass. Gloopy molten mass. So, alright, so that should looks like about half. Deal with that side. Mess everywhere. See me? Can you see? Throw down a towel. Because I'm going to have to leave this one down. Oops. Not that much, honey. Not that much. Jeez. Violence. But, I can tell ya, it's down in there. Alright, so this one is my naked. No scent. Besides the activated charcoal, no color. Stuffed to the brim with activated charcoal and kaolin clay. Shaver bar is lacking only in scent. My shaver bars are really taken off. In the beginning, most often people are like, a shaver bar? What is this? But now, great. Bit of rounding. Spin in there. Fancy, just beautiful skin when you're shaving. Alright, so there's the first one done, and naked shaver. Pretty dark stuff. Okay, one thing I do want to get mixed in here though, was I was going to add, or I do usually add, just a hint of red so that it's different from the black. Now, Herberry, which is my shaver bar for men, that one has a blue-ish look. And this one has a red-ish look. And then my tea tree has a greenish look. Oops. See what happens? See? I'm telling you, right on the website. It's like baby poop. It's liquid diarrhea. Like liquid Velcro. I mean, it's everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Alright. So I'm not sure. I don't know whether you've seen this That's the beauty of processing. Okay. So it definitely looks like I ended up putting more into Herberry than I did into the naked one. Who's lacking a little bit here? I still have lots to scrape off in here for soap balls. So I have lots of work to do here. Beyond that, I will see you in the AM and when these have cooled and hardened. And then we'll go from there. Right. So here I have 2 shaver bars, and as you see, my measuring in half is not equal. This is my naked one. This has no scent whatsoever. See, smell? Nothing. This one, on the other hand, this one's the Herberry, and it's slightly reddish because I want it to show up as different, but smell this one. Oh yeah, this one is watermelon and honeydew and raspberry and yum. So this is a fresh scent for Herberry for summer. It normally has like a mango type smell to it, but I didn't have fragrance. And we all learned what happened in the Aegean Mist when Sabrina goes to do soaping and finds out that she doesn't have the fragrance she thought she had. You know what happens? So yeah, and the bunnies were cowering because they were like, what's going on with Mom? What is that? It's like I didn't get the red into that spot. And of course it falls over because it was on the back side and I ended up with the rounded corner. But as you see, nice and solid and smooth on the inside, even though it's a little rustic on the outside looking. But this soap cleaning up last night, wow, it is so incredibly slippy. And it's hot process, so with the massive water reduction as well, so it won't take too long to be ready. And it smells just like berrylicious, fruitalicious. But yeah, messy looking bars these guys are, indeed. Not sure if that's going to stay there. Oh. Alrighty. Let's get cutting on this naked shave. And of course my hair is like, I want to be in there. I want to be in the shot. Oh, it's almost time to get this sprayed off. I'm growing it. I think I mentioned that before. I'm growing this for cancer. It's my second braid. It's down to me bum now. Well, not when it's tied up like this though. It's only down to my waist. So this one here is unscented, stuffed with the kaolin clay and activated charcoal, but lacking only fragrance. Only scent. Alright, I'm going to clean up this mess and I'll take you down and I'll show you what I got. Alright guys, here I've got the Naked Shaver and I've got the Herberry shaver. And they're fantastic. And they will make shaving a dream for you. In the future, I'm looking to put them into little bowls, and I'm going to start supplying brushes as well. That's exciting. But for now, to use this, if you're lucky enough to have a brush, you can cut it into 4 and plop it into bottom of a mug and lather away. If not, you can lather this into a poof. You can use your stubble to create lather. Beyond that, the kaolin clay will give you awesome slip regardless, and you'll have a beautiful shave anyway. So here it is, my shaver bars, or a couple of them anyways. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.